So last Wednesday at work, my boss announced that the office would be doing a spring cleaning challenge, and whoever contributed most to the tidiness would get a $25 Starbucks card. My coworker Sam started vacuuming imaginary dust bunnies, but I decided to aim higher, the notorious office fridge. This thing is basically a biohazard zone, Tupperwares with civilizations inside, milk that could legally vote, and at least 3 containers of yogurt that looked more like science experiments. I grabbed gloves, a mask, and dove in. Halfway through my crusade, I realized nobody ever labels anything, so I thought, let's fix that. I brought out my trusty label maker and started identifying everything. But as I opened container after container, I couldn't find a single one that had what it claimed. One Greek yogurt container was just ranch, another was filled with what I could only describe as unhappy cheese, and the last one was suspiciously empty except for a note that read IOU, yogurt. Out of exasperation, I started labeling everything as not yogurt. Ranch? Not yogurt. Old pasta? Not yogurt. That weird jar of pickles? Definitely not yogurt. It got a little out of hand. By the end, every single item in the fridge, including the Brita pitcher and a lone lemon, was clearly marked as not yogurt. I figured, hey, at least now people can't be confused. The next day, chaos erupted. HR sent out a company-wide email, if you have information about the missing yogurt, please come forward. Several employees have reported a distressing lack of dairy-based breakfast options. This is not a drill. My boss kept asking why all the containers were labeled like some kind of lactose-free Twilight Zone. Turns out, nobody had any yogurt to begin with, everyone had just been storing random leftovers in old yogurt containers because it was convenient. But somehow, my labeling spree had convinced the entire office that there had once been a glorious abundance of yogurt, now tragically vanished. When HR finally confronted me, I just shrugged and said, I guess you could say the whole situation was a culture shock.